Hello, today I will be showing you guys the course preview of the Quail Ridge Disc Golf Course in Wentzville, Missouri. It is a par 55, 6,004 feet from the blue tees. Yes, today I'll be playing the long tees, also known as blue tees, and I'll be talking about some of the closer tee pads, which are the red tees. Thank you to my sponsor, Jess Ben Discin. Make sure to check out their Facebook page and website. Here's a little preview of the website. It has some league news, tournament news, and a bunch of products that I'm sure you guys would like to see. Here is the Facebook page where he posts all about anything disc golf related to his company, and you guys should. I really recommend checking that out. Starting off on hole 1, it is a par 4, 469 feet. This hole is pretty straightforward. You just want to go nice controlled shot right down the middle, a little bit left of the basket, and then you want to have a nice uphill upshot. I believe sometimes during the tournaments that little patch of stuff on the right side is OB. There is also OB on or over the road or cart path. Here I'm going to be throwing I believe this is my Felon. It's not as overstable as the flight numbers say it, but flipped up right down the middle, and I'm pretty happy with that result. Now I'm trying to throw an upshot with my pig. Pretty good wind for this one, but I thought that was going to be really short because of the weird elevation change. You couldn't tell how far away it was. Sneaks in the low chain. Now on to hole 2. It's a par 3, 372 feet. This one is also pretty straightforward. Sort of hyzer shot on the right side, trying to get past some trees, or on the left side. The left side's pretty wide open, but there is a hill. If you try to go on the right side, you can contend with rolling down the hill. And again, cart path and road are OB. I'm going to throw my A3 and a hyzer, trying to flip it up just the tiniest bit, but I pull it wide and hit the tree. Here's my upshot, forehand zone, I believe. Skips up pretty nicely and parked. Hole 3, this one is a par 3, 332. I believe, so this one is a blind shot, and it goes up and over a hill, and about halfway up the hill you can see the hole. But I think this one's one of the more difficult touch shots because it's like a putter or mid-range shot, and you can just skip way down the hill. It's an elevated basket. Very, very touchy shot because you could be in a great position or a bad position. I'm going to try to throw an anhyzer with my pig, but I do not manage to do that. And I am about 100 feet left of the basket. So I'm in a weird position because I got to throw like a weird skip shot with a forehand. And not enough power. I thought that was pretty good, but it was not. Yeah, this is my putt for par from about 25 feet. Chained out. I didn't really expect that, but it was a good bid. Hole 4, par 3, 365 feet. This one's pretty straightforward again. This is the fairway you have to follow, and then you'll be fine if you do that. So yeah, this hole, if you go anywhere on the right side, you most likely are gonna get at least a par, but you could get a really bad score. So you really want to be in the middle or left side of the fairway. I'm throwing my. It just blinked out for a second. I'm throwing my Essence. I hit the bottom of a tree and got a weird flare skip, or I guess anti-flare skip. And I don't know how I got through all those trees, but I managed to be just inside circle. This is my putt left for par. Dead center, pretty happy about that, especially after that last hole bogey. Hole 5, this one's a par 3, 222 feet. Nice walk. There's a nice walking path coming up this hill, but this hole, I'd say, is one of the more difficult tee shots to get a birdie or even a par, because there's really no specific line. It's just a whole bunch of little tiny lines. So yeah, it's almost the same exact shot as the red tee pad, but the red tee pad is just a little bit farther right with a straight shot to the basket. So here, I do a little flip up with my pig, and it manages to park the basket. Very happy about that one, especially after my tournament play, because I had a putt and I missed it. So hole 6, par 3, 259 feet. This one's a little bit uphill, but also blind shot, so it's a little difficult to gauge the distance they want to go. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna try ripping my envy up the hill and sneaks past that tree on the left side, and it manages to be a decent shot. Don't really have a shot at making it, but I'm gonna try anyway. From my point of view, that was a great upshot because I really had no line. Hole 7, par 3, 260 feet. Fun fact about this hole, I guess about me, I hit cage on this basket a while back on one of my first tournaments. It's pretty cool. So yeah, there's a hill on the right side that you don't really want to go down, and just a pretty straightforward shot. You can just barely see the basket. I'm throwing up my envy and I turn it over, not really how I wanted to go, and then, you know, nowhere near the basket. Nice little jump putt here. I bet if that was a normal basket, it would have been at least getting some metal. But I'm pretty happy with that run, especially saying that I could have caught some metal and went down the hill. Because sometimes this course is pretty brutal. Hole 8, par 3, 308 feet. This hole is brutal, I gotta say. I don't think I've parred this hole in a while, which is pretty sad. But yeah, so this one, another blind shot. This one goes uphill a little bit, and then it goes dramatically downhill, and where you can skip or roll all the way down the hill. I'm gonna try to power my envy up there with my flippy envy with a forehand. And little nose up, so it's not getting all the way there. So it's a very strange distance to have an upshot from. Yeah, right there. It's a very weird distance because it's jump putt and just going all the way down the hill. This video does not give this hill justice for how steep it is. But here's my uphill shot from about 20-25 feet. Very big tester putt right here to maintain my under par. Sneaks in there, great putt. Very happy about that. Hole 9, par 3, 407 feet. This hole is, I believe, another tricky shot because you're just going to go straight, and then the basket's coasting a little bit to the right. So you need a little bit of a straight disc that you need to throw flat, have it flip up just a tiniest bit. And there's also a big ravine down there that you do not want to be stuck in. So I believe this hole is very tricky. Like one of the previous holes, again, very tight gaps. But there is a line, and I missed that line. I flip it up, and then it somehow manages to fade back at the end, and I'm all the way down there. So I did not know how close I was to going in, but it was pretty dang close. So yeah, and then I just had that par putt, and good from there. There we go, and maintain that just under par. Hole 10, par 3, 324 feet. This one again, I believe it's the same ravine. You're just gonna try to go over it and get it at least most of the way up the hill. And then, try to get up to the basket for par or birdie with a great tee shot. So this hole, you could catch a tree really early and that would suck. I've done that a few times. So I'm just trying to rip a fairway up there. I thought I was going to have a terrible shot, and then it just gets a nice high kick off that tree right before the hill. And I mean, I should go up the hill another like 30, 40 feet. Here's a little forehand upshot. I cannot go straight to the basket because there's a couple trees blocking my way, so I have to throw a low anheuser shot. I managed to get up there pretty close. Happy about that. And nice putt for me. So pretty happy about that, especially coming in this next couple holes. This one, hole 11, par 3, 291 feet. I believe this is one of the toughest tee shots in my opinion, because I'm not very good at my forehand, and I believe for my shots, I believe this is asking a lot for my forehand, especially with the elevated basket and the left to right shot moving off the tee. So you don't really want to skip long because this is an elevated basket at the top of the hill. I knew I was pretty overpowered on that shot, but it looked pretty good, and I was very happy with that. So yeah, you can see I skipped down there, and I faded a little bit left. Bang bang, deep circle 2 putt. Can't believe that caught low left side chains. Great catch by the basket right there. Hole 12, par 3, 273 feet. This hole is a left to right shot with a mando on the right side that you gotta get around the corner. And this is another pretty difficult shot because the long tee pad is again longer than the short tee pad. I'm gonna try to throw my buzz anheuser. Not enough anheuser, and I believe that may have hit the mando tree. Not sure though, because I didn't really get past it. Sketchy upshot there because there is a massive hill down there, and right after that tree up on the basket, you can see it drops straight down. And great putt. Happy I didn't miss it and roll down the hill. Hole 13, I believe. I'm not sure if this is a new mando sign, but it's a par 4, 346 feet. This one goes straight, and then you want to get left around the mando out of the woods because there's a massive hill on the right side. And then you just want to have an upshot for par or birdie at least. So yeah, I'm just trying to go as far left as I can. I'm going to throw my forehand disc hyzer and having it fade out left. And now it's in the open, and then that's an easy upshot. Here's my standstill and park job. Hole 14, par 3, 401 feet. I believe if you don't have that much distance, I think this is like one of the toughest shots on the course because there's no way to get it all the way to the pin. And I don't know, you gotta be very accurate with your tee shot and where you place it because you got to throw a big anheuser or just a straight shot, hoping it'll flip, rely on the disc's anheuser or understableness. But I'm not doing any of that. I'm trying to go over the trees. Almost perfect. And I got a big lift with the wind right there. The wind came out of nowhere. There's no wind all day. But I'm in an okay position because, you know, I have a straight shot to the pin. And I got out there, and that's a tap in for par. Hole 15, par 3, 297 feet. Right there is a red tee pad, and it's a pretty straightforward shot. You just want to throw like a grenade or thumber over top. Or you can take the very, very skinny route, going straight down the middle. But the short tee pad, there's really no straight down the middle. It's just over top of the trees. So I'm going to try to be throwing anhydrous with my buzz here. And little nose up. I could have put more power on that. It would have been better. But I'm pretty happy with the result because I'm not in the woods. Here's my upshot, trying to get a little run. But this is a little far for my jump putt because I'm not very strong. Don't really have that much, wrist flick. Now on to hole 16, par 3, 382 feet. This one's a little bit of a distance shot with a little bit of hyzer release. You want to get it just, you want to stay outside the woods and, be somewhere near circle one's edge. Also, I don't know why I forgot to mention this. The tee pads are almost the same, like general shot, just a little bit longer. And there's a creek you have to go over with. Look, you see that bridge down there. Just casual water over there. And this is a tough shot for me because, not very good at that. But I managed to suck it up and make the shot. Very happy about that. Hole 17, par 3, 373 feet. You can see that Mando sign right there on the right side. I just passed it. Because I usually go over top the right side and get pretty close to being circle one edge, just outside circle one. And they took that out of play because of the Mando. But now I have to go straight down the middle. A stupid gap, as I like to say, because it goes left to right. And I had a little left, and then it catches a tree and drops it down. Not very happy about that, but then here's my next shot. From my point of view, I thought that was in. I thought it was gonna go in the basket, but it did not. And here's my putt for a par. I love this hole because the basket's surrounded by a bunch of rocks and it looks so cool. Hole 18, par 3, 373 feet. Sorry about the whole walkthrough, we just didn't record it, didn't get it downloaded. I'm gonna throw my FD3 and a hyzer. A little left and it gets a nasty skip down the hill. Here's my jump putt, and just short. Good line though, and there's tapping for par. And that is the best I've ever done at this course at the Blues for some reason on the video. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so you can see I started off with a few birdies and a bogey, and then I started to manage to get my par train going towards the end. Circle 1X putting 88%. Pretty happy about that, especially thinking about the last couple times I've played. Thank you again to Jess Ben Discin for all you've done for me. Make sure to like and subscribe and check out my other videos.